Hello, champions. Welcome to another wonderful topic on economics. Make sure you have your notes and pen to jot down the important points. Remove every form of distraction. Sit back and enjoy the class. In today's class, we are going to study the topic Theory of Production 3. We have the following lesson objectives. At the end of the lesson, you should be able to 1. Explain the types of capital. 2. Define division of labor. 3. Explain the origin of modern division of labor. 4. Define specialization. 5. Explain the types of specialization. 6. State the advantages and disadvantages of division of labor and specialization. 7. State the limitations of division of labor. 8. Define firm and industry. 9. Explain economies of scale and the types. Types of capital. 1. Fixed capital. These are durable assets that can last for a very long time. They do not change their form in the process of production. Examples of fixed capital are land, building, tools, motor vehicles, machinery, etc. 2. Circulating or working capital. These are assets which are used up in the course of production. They consist of capital goods which either change their form or are used up in the process of production. Examples are raw materials, water, fuel, etc. 3. Current or liquid capital. They are the type of capital that are required for the day-to-day running of productive activities. They also change form to another. Examples are finished goods, money, etc. 4. Social capital. This includes those forms of capital or assets provided by the government that aid production. Examples are amenities provided by the government, such as roads, electricity, water, telephone, etc. Definitions of divisions of labor. Division of labor is defined as the breaking down of a production process into a number of separate operations whereby each production is undertaken or performed by one person or a group of persons. Division of labor may also be defined as a system of breaking down of production process into different stages so that each stage is undertaken or handled by an individual. Division of labor takes place in a bakery whereby production process is broken down into stages. The origin of modern division of labor. The origin of the concept of division of labor is traceable to Adam Smith in 1776 in his book titled The Wealth of Nations. Adam Smith visited a place where pins were made and found that pin making involved 18 different processes at that time. He also found that one man was coordinating all the process of pin making, thereby producing 20 pins a day. He came to a conclusion that if these 18 pin making processes were handled by different individuals, more pins would be produced. This idea was applied, and as a result, 48,000 pins were produced per day. This is how the application of modern division of labor came into existence. Divisions of specialization. 1. Specialization may be defined as the act of an individual or a firm or a country concentrating its resources and efforts in the production of relatively few commodities in which it has the greatest advantage over others. Specialization is also defined as the concentration of productive efforts of an individual or a firm or a country in a given aspect of economic activity or on a particular line of production in which it has the greatest advantage over others. Types of specialization and division of labor. 1. Specialization by process. This is the concentration of a firm or individual or government on an aspect or on a stage of production process. It is also the type of specialization in which a production process is divided into different operations or stages, and each worker or firm or country now concentrates on only one operation or stage. For example, a printing company may concentrate on the printing stage. 2. Specialization by sex. This is the type of specialization in which certain occupations are exclusively either for males or females. Example, men are usually involved in driving of trailers, while women may be involved in the local weaving of traditional clothes. 3. Specialization by product. This is the type of specialization in which a producer concentrates on the production of a particular commodity. Example, an individual or a farmer or a firm concentrates on the production of palm oil, like Okomu oil. A company concentrates on the production of drinks, example, Coca-Cola Company. Then we also have 4, geographical or territory specialization. This is the type of specialization in which certain geographical region or territory specializes in the production of a particular commodity. This specialization is made possible in this region as a result of the type of climate and natural resources available in the area. For example, the presence of petroleum in the Niger Delta region enables the area to specialize in the drilling of petroleum. The riverine people concentrate on fishing, and so on. Then we also have advantages or merits of division of labor and specialization. 1. Increase in production. Division of labor and specialization leads to increase in production because the various experts along the production process work together to boost greater production. 2. Time saving. Time and energy that could have been wasted in moving from one production stage to another are saved. 3. Development of greater skill. Division of labor enables each worker to develop greater skill through repetition of the same process. 4. Lower costs, unit costs. Since division of labor leads to greater productivity, that is, large quantities are produced and in less time, the unit cost of production will be less. And 5. Less fatigue. In division of labor, a worker concentrates on only a portion of the production, and since he makes use of machines, he does not get tired easily. Disadvantages or demerits of division of labor and specialization. 1. Repetition or monotony. In division of labor, a worker performs the same job on a daily basis, and this makes the operation or work uninteresting. Decline in craftsmanship. As a result of the use of machines in of labor, people no longer make use of their skills in the production of goods. 3. Reduction in employment opportunities. In division of labor, machines are usually used with few workers. 4. Problem of mobility of labor. Under division of labor, a worker stays on a single job for a long time, and this makes it difficult for him to move to other jobs. Continuous and active stay on a particular job makes it difficult for him to move to other jobs. Small and large firms. Meaning of a firm. A firm may be defined as an independently administered business unit which is capable of carrying out production, construction, or distribution activities. A firm can also be defined as an independently administered business unit which carries out productive activities like production, construction, or distributive activities. Firm may be small or large depending on capital outlay. Definition of an industry. An industry is a combination of a number of firms producing broadly similar commodities or services for the same market. Example, textile industry, cement industry, mining industry. Then we have characteristics or difference between small and large firms. Small firms require small capital, while large firms require large capital. 2. Small firms are mainly in primary production, while large firms are mainly involved in secondary and tertiary production. 3. Small firms require small markets due to low output of goods, while large firms require large markets because of their high output of goods they are producing. Then the next one is economies of scale or scale of production. Definition. Economies of scale can be defined as the growth of a firm as a result of the expansion of the volume of productive activity, resulting in the increase in output and a decrease in its cost of production per unit of output. We also have types of economies of scale. 1. Internal economies and internal diseconomies. Internal economies and internal diseconomies. This can be defined and also be known as the economies of large-scale production. It can be defined as the advantage which a firm derives or obtains as a result of its increase in size and expansion of its output, while internal diseconomies, on the other hand, can be defined as the disadvantage which a firm undergoes as a result of expansion, resulting in less efficiency and increase in the cost per unit of output as a result of managerial problems. Then we have classification of internal economies of large-scale production. 1. Financial economies. A large business or a firm can easily raise funds from banks or other sources to purchase raw materials in bulk at cheaper rates. 2. Administrative economies. As a result of sound financial base, a large business firm is capable of employing experts to manage the business. Research economies. A large firm, as a result of its size and strong financial base, is able to carry out research work. 4. Technical economies. This is the application of modern machines and the employment of technical experts to handle these machines for positive results. Then the next one is limitations to the scale of production or to the growth of the firm. 1. Extent of the market. When there is high demand for certain products of a firm, the firm will be motivated to produce more goods. 2. Availability of capital. The availability of adequate capital and other resources will enable a firm to expand and produce more. 3. Increased management costs. When a firm embarks on large-scale expansion, there is need for the employment of managers. This increases the cost of production. And 4. Increased risk. The bigger the firm, the greater the level of risk, and the smaller the firm, the smaller the level of risk. This is the end of the class. Thanks for watching. See you